Here we are.
Who knew anal beads could be such good on the bass?
I love it.
Anal beads, they're smooth skin. Anal beads, they're loving.
So,
Buttons.
buttons. Here we are.
So buttons / you.
It's another episode. It's episode 156.
156 on
/ you.
a beautiful autumn day. We hope everyone is doing well and on campus. I am your well-built, charismatic, fucking hot co-host, Professor Nick.
And I am Andy.
Andy.
The other guy.
With the golden voice of an angel that sings romantic songs of the days gone by.
Also well built, I like to think.
Hey, update on Murder Cabin, folks.
Listen, I just saw 10 minutes of that movie.
It's still kind of in its assembly rough cut, but for our 6 listeners who know about Murder Cabin, it's a movie that we have put together here.
It looked great.
Written, directed by your co-host Nick, starring other co-host Andy.
Me?
It's cool, huh?
I really liked what I saw. Even like you said, it is a rough cut, but it was highly enjoyable for that.
It's gonna be a good movie
for that that brief amount of time. It was like 10:39, 10 minutes, 40 seconds or so.
Almost 11 minutes, but it's probably
I dug
gonna
it.
be.
I was like,
It's about a third of the movie.
this is working well.
Yeah, we got some more.
Camera obviously adds 10 pounds. I could definitely see that.
We definitely yeah, I knew you'd be hard on yourself, but
I need to do some sit-ups.
Your acting came through.
The acting, I thought I did great. I'm not hard on myself there. Fine.
You could play trombone if you could play trombone the way you act, or is it French horn?
It's trombone.
It's trombone.
Yeah.
Dude, it would be rad. Then we could really start a band.
Wow. Well.
We're looking to shoot it up. We're looking for a small, I don't even know if I'm going to say it, but a small premiere, family, friends, Mother's Day. Apropos.
That's true, given the plot of the movie, which that's all I'll say.
But
Mother's Day is a good
But then we're going to shop it out. So we're really excited here. Yeah.
Murder_cabin_movie on the Instagram if you want to follow and see some updates and stuff.
I am like, I got to get someone to run that account. I've recently just kind of given myself a break from social media news for a little bit.
Really? Oh, yeah. I wonder why.
Yeah.
There's like nothing that's going on in the world.
Well, I decided that I needed to reflect on who I am. And I remember there was one time, Andy, I was camping in the hills of Zanzibar when I was younger.
Yeah.
And
Zanzibar, huh?
Yeah,
right.
It was a good camping trip.
Yeah.
Got to meet a different culture, and the foods were just absolutely fantastic. But I thought to myself, and I wanted to get your thoughts. Would you rather drink 1 pint of mouse piss every day for a month, or sniff the taint of a derelict who works full-time in a blue cheese factory once a month for the rest of your life?
Oh my gosh! I don't know why these always have to be so disgusting.
A pint of mouse piss every day for a month. So 31 days, you're drinking 16 ounces.
It's got to be one of the long months too. Can't be February.
No, it's got to be 31
son of a
days.
Bitch.
Or just once a month, and it's just a quick, a sniff. Mm-hmm. It's like a derelict, someone who really doesn't take care of themselves, and they work at a blue cheese factory full time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You gotta.
Yeah, I guess I would do that one because it's once a month.
If this thing makes a noise, Andy, Jody just walked in and handed me my phone. She didn't know I put it away for a reason.
It's okay.
I get an emergency sound that is really loud when it says your blood sugar's high.
Oh,
so sorry.
nice. That's okay.
It's cool, Jody.
Yeah, you're just trying to save your husband's life. I understand. Well, who wouldn't want to do that?
Okay, now back to the mouse piss.
Yeah, I guess I would do the sniff the taint of the derelict because it's once a month.
For the rest of your life.
Well, for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But I got to drink a mouse piss every day for a month. I guess I would just do that. A pint of mouse piss because then you get the month over with. I'd probably be really sick by the end of the month, don't you think?
Yeah, you could be. Who knows?
Yeah.
And not what if it was a pet mouse? It could be
Why
different.
can't these be like, would you like to eat like your favorite slice of pizza every day or sleep on the softest bed imaginable? Like, why can't they be fun? Why do they have to be ones that torture me?
This isn't baby podcast. This isn't /goo-goo. This isn't /goo-goo gaga.
The tough decisions here at /you.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so
Speaking of gory and tough ass horrible things,
I've got a lot to say about this movie from 2022, 2 hours and 18 minutes, way too long.
Terrifier 2,
Terrifier 2.
written and directed again, Damien Leone.
Damien Leone. I got questions. First off, Jody brought this up, and I
Yeah.
thought this was smart. It's kind of just like, okay, we know it's just gore for gore's sake, and a lot of slasher movies do that
For sure.
And Damien Leone has said in one of the research that I've done that that's why he keeps it indie, doesn't want producers in there because they know that they would censor him.
Yeah.
The kills, and when we saw some today, and of course it goes on the same formula, Andy, that the second one. Always way more gruesome.
Sequels always got to step up, set the bar higher.
I thought with the Vagina kill in the first one, I thought it was like, there's no way they're going to be. They did overtop it.
They did. They
did.
absolutely topped it.
I don't understand supernatural. I don't understand aliens.
Maybe
Like,
aliens. Yeah.
Aliens are definitely involved in this movie, but
Somehow.
I know when it's like, Nick, you can't talk supernatural. Jason Voorhees is supernatural now.
Yeah.
He wakes up with lightning bolts and Victor Crowley and
Yep.
fuck. But
That's all true.
This got weird, man. And
It sure did.
So I'm going to go ahead and just, I know that you've got a lot to say. I've got a lot to say. So let's go ahead. This will be interesting. Get into Andy. How's he going to put Cliff Kill notes together for a movie that was 2 hours and 18 minutes of just blood? Cliff Kill, little notes, brought to you by Cinnamon Buns. If you want something tasty for breakfast, or if you want a cute nickname for a stripper, look out for Cinnamon Buns. And now, let's go, Andy, with your Cliff Kill notes.
Thank you, Cinnamon Buns, which is also my nickname for you.
Oh,
We pick up right
That's
where we
rad.
left off. The Cliff Kill Notes, by the way, a brief summary of the movie so you can understand what's happening, but there's not a lot you need to understand
Yes.
here. This movie's
Nothing.
pretty self-explanatory. I watched it on Amazon Prime. It's available on other free platforms as well. We pick right up where we left off. It seems Art the Clown has been brought back from the dead after shooting himself through the head at the end of that first movie. This time he's got what seems to be a supernatural helper, and he's out to terrorize the town again. The story centers around Sienna and her little brother Jonathan, who seem to have a strange connection to the killer clown. Will we get all of our answers? No! Will we get really gory along the way? Absolutely.
those were really good.
Yeah, well, that's about-
I'll make some noise with it. Like,
Thank you.
We get answers.
Thank you.
Fuck no.
We will not get all our
Will we
answers.
see a lot of fucking genitalia? Hey, I didn't talk
will
to you
see a
about
lot
my,
of death.
My dick kill shot is the actual dick kill.
I knew it would be. I
But-
totally knew it would
But
be.
Jody brought up a good point. Oh, we spoil movies.
We're going to spoil the whole thing.
Jody was like, did he die?
Well, he was writhing in pain, and I know you probably can die from that. You're talking major blood loss.
That's what I said. I said
So-
count him as is dead.
I mean, there was
Count
another.
him as is dead.
Yeah, there was another. There was another kill instance, which we'll get to, where that girl wasn't quite dead either. But
Yeah, we'll
I
get
have
to
to
that.
assume she's going to die. So, I think we can play fast and loose with the kills.
Yeah, I
There's
agree.
a deep dream sequence in this movie, and a lot of people get killed. Should we count them?
Yeah, did you get a clip? Did you get a kill count?
Rough. It's rough, but it's a number.
Did you count the people in the dreams?
I did.
Let's get into it. We Andy said,
And now the kill count.
yeah.
Just kidding.
Andy brought up, I do like movies that start right where we left off.
Yes.
Much like the Adam Green Hatchet series. I think it's kind of a good.
Yeah.
There's really no. I mean, you can get into more backstory. The one backstory I'd like to learn more about, as Andy mentioned, we have our two main characters, our brother and sister, Sienna and Jonathan. Their
Yeah.
father is his story is very interesting to me. But
I agree.
the
Yeah.
baking, we started where we left off. The baking. You remember our baking loving medical examiner?
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't make it.
Oh, yeah, the guy who wanted a bacon and egg breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, the
at the
metal
end of the
examiner
first-
from
yeah,
Terrifier.
The coroner, he is very dead. We counted him in the last movie
Yeah, so-
as well, but he dies officially in this movie. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
mean,
just for fun. we could-
Overlapping scenes, whatever.
overlapping, but I think it's fun. It's
Remember
fun-
how Art was missing his eye?
Yeah, he cuts out the examiner's eye, pulls it out, and puts it in his eye.
Puts it in his eye, and he does like a, see, look. Art does, the guy who plays Art is great at the physical expression.
Because he never has. I mean,
No
what a
speaking.
great movie role to make millions of. Because now, I mean, Terrifier 3, he made a lot of money on, I'm sure.
Oh, it was top of the box office for a little while.
I'm sure he was like, after he saw how well Terrifier 2, he's like, I want a piece of this action.
For sure.
So, regardless, the guy definitely made over $500.
I'm sure he did.
And not having to memorize a goddamn line.
He just has to emote and obviously
it's
kill.
important. Yeah,
and he's covered in fake blood and guts.
He said that was the most disturbing part of playing Art was actually having, because the guts and stuff were usually always cold and gnarly. Mm-hmm. So having to play like with guts repeatedly throughout these movies and eyeballs and shit like that. So
it's probably pretty
does
nasty.
he take the brain of the medical examiner to put it back in his head?
I don't understand how that works.
Supernatural.
Yeah.
He's an alien.
That's true, because at the end of the first movie, he stuck the gun in his mouth and blew out the back of his head.
So now that he doesn't have that anymore, so I don't.
His brain's damaged, if not gone.
But if he did, like I'd feel like he'd be like, "Give me bacon sandwiches."
He would have the thoughts of the medical examiner.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love anime porn and bacon.
It doesn't. I don't know.
So
it's one of those things where I'm just gonna be
I
like,
wanted to bring it up to you, Andy.
I'm just gonna like gloss over it.
Leave us what you think
Yeah.
under the comments, 3 listeners.
It is cool. He took a minute to look at himself in the mirror, poke at his empty eye socket, touch the back of his head where there's a hole, and then he wrote art in blood on the mirror.
Got to do that. Either that or feces.
I did. Yeah, you're right. I did like all that. He stole some acid.
Yep.
Which will come into play later.
Some also medical tools and whatnot. So
he's got to restock, I guess.
His garbage bag. No matter. Off to the laundry mat where he meets this what were called the little pale girl, the little pale white girl.
Yeah, all the notes and casting call it the little pale girl, capitalized.
Yeah,
like that's her official name.
Like much like, I wonder if this is much like the Beast in Sweatshop with his little minions,
His side
boobs.
chicks,
yeah, his side
assistants.
Assistants.
Well, this little girl is invisible to everyone else.
Yeah, but I mean,
looks just like Art.
Yeah, just
gnarly
creepy
teeth and weird smile and dead eyes.
I liked it when she shit herself.
Yeah, that's how she's introduced, sitting in the.
What is up with
chair.
defecation in these movies? Like, what is it? Like, that would be my first question to Mr. Leon. I'd be like, do you have like a poop fetish?
Yeah.
Because Art plays with poop in All Hallows Eve, plays with poop in Terrifier 1, and now we get a full-on diarrhea scene in the laundromat.
It's pretty great.
I have weird fetishes, don't get me wrong, but poop is not one of them.
Me neither, man. And I'm not gonna kink shame anyone out there. Just, stay healthy, because you could get really sick.
That's not
with
kink
poop.
shaming. Exactly. That's what I'm going to get at. You
get-
can kink.
yeah.
You can kink because you're looking out for their health.
Yeah, you're talking bacteria. Anyway,
She loves his murderous ways, and he
he's-
washes his clothes. Could you imagine waking up and seeing that shit?
there was a bystander at the laundromat, a guy just snoozing,
Yeah.
probably while his clothes are in the dryer.
Totally.
He wakes up at one point and he sees a naked from the neck down Art playing patty cake with no one. He's playing patty cake, and that little girl. Only Art can see this little pale little girl. And this bystander guy's like, what? And like, what's going on?
Could you imagine? I mean, I wouldn't sit around. I would leave. I would leave.
I'm out. This
I wouldn't wait for my
clown?
clothes.
What?
Yes.
But we kind of smash cut to Art all clean. His clothes are all clean. He's getting dressed. He's mopping the floor. And he hoists his garbage bag over his head and he exits the laundromat to reveal that the bystander guy had half of that mop stick stabbed through his head.
Yeah, because you notice when he's cleaning up the probably the feces and the blood.
Yeah. It's
Probably
all-
the feces.
Yeah.
Let's get back to numbs.
Let's talk about it more.
Yes, he's using the mop he's using is broken and with the broken at the stick, and so yes, that
That guy's
poor guy
dead.
just wanted to do his fucking laundry. Probably a trucker.
2 a.m. or whatever, 3 in the morning.
Had no idea, but it's his own fault for sticking around.
And that's we get our title card, Terrifier 2.
Yep. And as we get the title card and the credits roll, we jump to almost a year later as Halloween is approaching.
They don't say it, but you're right. They do a good job of explaining it.
Yeah, it's as the credits roll, we meet our daughter, our teenage girl, our sister, Sienna. Mm-hmm. She's making her own Halloween costume, and after the second watch, Andy, I learned it was modeled after her dead father's artwork, who we'll learn more about.
I learned that as well.
An angel warrior, it looks like to me, Andy.
Like a Valkyrie.
There you go. I have no idea because I don't speak nerd.
Norse mythology.
Okay.
Valkyries. There's a race of
speak
armored warrior women
that's
that
rad.
had wings. And yeah.
I was thinking more like Wonder Woman. Wasn't she some
little
kind
bit.
of aquatic
Yeah.
bird too?
No, not aquatic bird. Like a duck.
Was she?
No.
Oh.
Wonder Woman?
Yeah,
No,
I had no
she's
idea.
not. She's not an aquatic bird. What? Like a goose? No. Valkyries were known
I don't
to.
know why that's making me
I think the Valkyries in Norse mythology would collect the souls of the dead warriors, dead Vikings, and take them off to Valhalla. And they themselves were also brave warriors.
That's cool. Let's go look and fix my computer.
Her costume also reminded me of Xena. Remember Xena, warrior
Yeah.
princess, Lucy
That's
Lawless?
That's a better one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Did you notice this into the 80s music feel? I thought that was pretty rad.
Yeah, a little bit.
There was like as she's kind of the montage of her getting ready.
Yeah. Sienna.
With this father in this movie, because I did read Terrifier 3, it does kind of take off again with Sienna, and Jonathan.
Okay.
I wonder if we get more backstory on the father because
I bet we will.
That is interesting to me because what we do know is that he's just this great artist, cartoonist
Who died.
Yeah.
Later,
Later-
Sienna and Jonathan live at home. Single mom.
With a single mom,
Barbara.
yeah, who's obviously working hard.
Yeah.
Barbara, trying to make the money and pour the milk,
Right.
fry up the bacon.
And provide for two
Provide,
children.
Yep.
Right.
So they're sitting at dinner, I guess, the day before on Halloween's Eve. Mm-hmm. That's right. It's Halloween's Eve.
All Hallows Eve.
All Hallows Eve. It's because they're sitting at night, and
Yeah.
isn't this where Sienna's telling, Jonathan wants to go
As art.
as art for Halloween. It's too soon.
It's way too soon. He's just
soon.
like, this is a dude who murdered a bunch of people a year ago, and you want to dress up as him? And Sienna inaccurately says, no one wants to dress up as Jeffrey Dahmer or Charles Manson, which is not true. People
Yeah.
definitely do that. And Jonathan points out, well, actually, Charles Manson didn't murder anybody directly. But he's got this fascination with art, and he has this fascination with death. And, he even says, did you know the Nazis used to inject eyeballs to see if they would change color? And it's like, all right, Jonathan, Jonathan's a little
Jonathan's
Proud
becoming
boy, I guess.
Jonathan's becoming a Jeffrey. Let's put it that way.
he's
Dahmer.
this is 2022, so it's not that old, and they have iPhones and shit, so Jonathan is fascinated with Art the Clown and wants to dress as him for Halloween.
And the murders that he committed a year ago.
Correct, and we'll find out why, but he's fascinated with that stuff.
Sienna is a little worried about this, so she confides in her mom, and she's like, is he becoming a little fucking Wayne Gacy? Is he like...
Right. We have to worry about him?
Yeah.
Is he an incel?
She's
Is he
like, yeah.
torturing animals?
Is he an incel? Yeah, but the mom's
Involuntary celibate,
Mom,
for those
yeah.
of you who don't know.
like... Yeah, that's a...
Yeah.
That's a good one. She's like, you ate the heads off sardines one time, don't worry about it. So just kind of brushed it
He's
off.
just a kid. He's still learning and growing.
Yeah, so it's no big deal because he really is into the macabre. He's into the story of Art the Clown, blah, 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 what really happened in the first Terrifier. Was his dad obsessed with this as well? Let's go ahead and just jump to that because I was curious because of this sketchbook,
Correct.
like that he goes through, and it's just more to talk about as we go through this podcast. The father. The father comes back a lot. In the second watch, if you beat off to Fangoria, I know that you've watched this movie twice. So the second watch, I don't beat off to Fangoria.
Right.
I have to watch it twice because of this podcast. But side note, I don't beat off to Fangoria.
Take a break from beating off. Watch the movie
Yeah.
for the plot and the things they talk
Not
about.
the gore.
Not the gore. Try watching it for the
But
plot.
you know what I mean? So I want to bring up the father of this movie. But later
Agree.
that night, Sienna continues to work on her outfit and talks to her brother, right?
Yeah, they just chat about he wanted to fix the hat for his costume, and it's too late to get another costume, so he's planning on going as Art. And she's just like, I don't understand why you're fascinated with this.
Yeah, she's kind of playing the cool sister though. Like, I guess just don't tell mom, don't let
Right,
mom know, but
right.
Go ahead and do your thing. So
She falls asleep.
there you go. This is all you.
Oh, Sienna falls asleep with the TV on and has a bad dream. This is a really messed up dream. You can fast forward through a lot of it, but
Can I just do this real quick?
yeah, the song or
Drop them by the Clown Cafe, your favorite meals on wheels. The menu is disgusting and it's full of special deals. Nothing here is good for you, so grab yourself a tray because the food's a little funny at the Clown Cafe.
Yeah, food's a little funny. The food's a little funny. Yeah.
But real quick, this had to be like something. I was trying to write this out in my notes, my thoughts, but this story, why?
I don't know.
I think it's probably. I think it's an Easter egg of a short or something because,
Oh.
or this is a short because this is absolutely nothing to do with the movie.
Correct.
You could have taken this out and it would have made no fucking difference.
Right. It's just
Fast forward this shit.
it's
But you
some
go ahead.
kind of amalgamation of various things, obviously, like most dreams are. It's just her brain taking things that from her day, like the clown cereal box that Jonathan was eating cereal from, and I don't know, the TV dish shows that she was watching. It's a weird dream sequence that, like a food truck next to a playground, and there's a nun ringing a bell with a homeless man saying, "Will you feed this man?" And suddenly Art's there, and everybody's really happy that he's there, clapping for him, and he's serving the food in the food truck trailer, whatever. And he comes out and he gives everyone a gift. All the kids at the playground get like a different food, lollipop,
Yeah, ice
popcorn,
cream,
whatever.
yeah.
He gives Sienna like some sort of newspaper wrapped box that turns out to be a gross black heart
Yeah.
that's beating. As she's freaking out over this, Art pulls out a fucking Tommy gun and mows everyone down.
Brutally.
Yeah, shooting guys right in the face, and their
Yeah.
faces are
Exploding.
and everyone's dead, and Sienna actually gets hit in the leg
Yeah.
in the dream and crawls away. I counted 15 people there, by the way.
Let's bring it.
Yeah, and Art takes like a makeshift
Yeah,
flamethrower
there
out
you
of it
go.
and starts setting everything on fire, setting the clown lady playing the banjo on fire, and that's when Sienna wakes up to see that her Valkyrie angel wings
Are on fire.
Are on fire.
I thought-
they
good
were
transition.
mounted on the wall above her dresser, and now they're on fire.
Yeah. And
So everybody
it's-
freaks out.
Yeah, and so, but Barbara, this fire transitions from the dream to real life, as Andy said. Barbara comes to the rescue, puts out the fire, but the dad's sword doesn't get burnt.
Dad had given Sienna
Yes.
a sword
There you go. Thank you.
that was on top of her dresser, and it was in the fire, but it was totally unscathed
I found out why too.
because it's metal.
Aliens.
Oh, aliens. Oh, yeah. Could be.
We cut to Art is
The weird part, though, Nick, was that there were no candles lit. Her,
Oh,
her
yeah.
mom said, like, why would fuck would you sleep with candles
like, "I
lit?
didn't."
And she's like, I didn't. The candles weren't lit.
Yeah.
How did the fire start?
I totally forgot about that. That is because of aliens.
Totally aliens or supernatural
Barbara,
stuff.
as after Barbara has secured everything in the house, we cut to some weird ass psycho laboratory. Art is making weapons, and he's with his little gal pal, and she's watching. Like, you remember where we left off in the first Terrifier? She's watching that little 1970s TV of the interview with Victoria, the girl who got her face eaten off.
It's the intro scene from the first movie, but different point of view.
Yeah.
Exactly. And he's fully recovered now because it's been a year. So, like, his eye grew back. Like, he's not missing an eye anymore.
Yeah.
He's totally, remember, we last saw him leaving the laundromat. That was a year ago. So this is what he's up to. I guess he laid low for a year, didn't do anything. It's been a year. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And his eye grew back and everything's fine. The little demon girl is with him.
I didn't even. I'm giving you. You
Yeah.
can see by looking.
Yeah.
Why? I have the resting bitch face. Yeah, you're right.
So what's he been doing for a year? Just hanging out, I guess. And it is.
I think he was DoorDash driving for.
He was Uber Eats. And,
Yeah.
oh my God! Can you imagine if this clown brought your chicken sandwich to your front door? Like, oh my God, get away! You're right. It's that scene from the first movie with the talk show host who was interviewing the woman Victoria who had her face all eaten off, and saying like,
Really good point. I would not have figured that out.
Art's dead. I know he's dead, and that's when he kicks the TV, which we saw in the first movie as well.
So he's just been maybe he's just been chilling in that downstairs laboratory, just
Hibernating, like like Pennywise.
Maybe he's been ordering Uber Eats. He's probably got a good bank account.
Yeah. So.
Meanwhile, so that's whatever. I mean,
Yeah,
that's cool.
that's
That's a great point that Andy brought up, though. So, we cut to Jonathan heading to school, and before he enters the school, he hangs out with his delinquent friends. A couple of buddies of his. They're playing with a dead possum.
Out behind the dumpster.
Yeah, I never did that as a kid. I mean, if I saw something, I felt bad. Like,
I mean, that's something little boys would do. Like, these are what,
Never did.
12, 14-year-old kids?
never, I mean, I have to pick. I've had to pick up dead possums before
Sure.
because of dogs that I've had in my life. But,
Yeah, it's just something that boys would be like, ew, look at this dead body, poking it with a stick. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally cool. I guess.
There's a
But
teacher that breaks it all up.
principal.
That's
the
the
principal.
principal? Oh, I thought the other lady was the principal.
Well, it's Felissa Rose.
Felissa Rose.
fan and friend of the
podcast, and also the star in Sleepaway Camp.
Yes,
breaks it all up. Get out of here! Leave this animal alone.
Yeah,
So.
and it's kind of weird because Jonathan is going back into the school because they just she sends everyone off to class.
Yeah.
And she's like, like this is. I mean, I think it's kind of fucked here.
Yeah.
When is the scene where we go? Is it after? Don't we cut to where? Sienna's at school.
Oh yeah, in a little bit here. This is Jonathan excuses himself from class, and he to go to the bathroom or something.
That's right. Thank you.
He turns the corner in the hallway and comes upon Art and the little pale-faced girl playing with the dead possum right in the middle of the fucking hallway.
Yes. Sitting down like in the middle.
Sitting down, tossing it back and forth. Art reaches in and pulls out a bunch of the guts, and then they turn and throw it at Jonathan, and he catches it. A dead possum against his shirt, blood all over his shirt. He freaks out and drops it, and they both silently laugh at him. And he takes off running, and the hottest teacher bumps into this really smoking hot teacher who's like, "What are you doing, Jonathan? What's all over your shirt?" And he just runs around and takes off running. And she puts her. I just thought it was cool. She put her hands on her hips and brushed aside her suit pants, and you totally see her nipples. But
I did not notice that.
She's just like, "What's going on?" And she walks around the corner and sees the dead possum on the floor of the hallway.
Now why do I have to go watch it again?
No
now?
Art, no demon girl, and obviously she assumes that Jonathan brought this dead animal into the school and left it on the floor.
That's what
gets in big trouble for that.
Yeah, his mom is going to be told about that. So
I just wanted to point out that teacher was a smoke show. So, and we cut to Sienna in high school. And that's when we meet her friends, Brooke and Allie.
Brooke and Allie are going to be Brooke is kind of more the party girl. Allie, I would guess, is more of that, more of a bookworm.
Right.
I don't know if we need the tropes, but I just kind of thought it'd be fun to point out.
Right.
Everyone's talking about at school. Everyone's talking about Victoria. Did you hear she just mutilated Monica Brown? Is Monica Brown dead? We find out she's not. She's in the hospital, just fucking not in good condition.
So
she has a breakdown.
Yeah, Sienna has a panic attack here and runs away and talks to her friends about the fire last night.
Is that what it is? Because this is where we also find out, I think she's medicated, I think she's
taking some Xanax or something.
Yeah, because Allie in both two scenes brings up, are you sticking to your medications? Are you being good? And then this is when, after that breakdown, we cut back to their house where Barbara, the mom, is there, and then a police officer, is dropping off Jonathan saying, "Okay, ma'am," which is pretty much the scene probably was, "Your kid brought a dead possum to school, ma'am."
He's suspended now.
Yeah, for a couple of days. 2-3 days.
2-3 days. Yeah,
2-3 days.
It's fine. We learned, though, that Sienna and her friends are gearing up for a party. And she's got to replace her wings. She was making those wings, those handmade Valkyrie wings that got burned up. So Sienna and Allie are at the costume store. She's buying some cheap-ass replacement wings.
Because, it's Halloween now, so she's got to get something going. But really what happens is there's Art Clown. Allie has to take a phone call, and there's Art. But they just kind of think it's some, person dressed as Art for Halloween. Kind of freaking him out. Definitely freaks out Sienna, so she just kind of makes her way to buy her shit, and get the fuck out of there. I just feel bad for Ricky. He's credited as Ricky, as the counter guy at the Halloween store.
Oh, I just called him costume store clerk.
Yeah, but regardless, things aren't looking good for him, Andy.
No, after Sienna leaves, it's a very tense standoff with Art and Sienna and stuff, but she takes her angel wings and leaves. And Art goes over and locks the door and proceeds to murder Ricky, the store clerk, brutally.
I say there's a bottle involved.
Yep.
And this is a real bottle. This isn't like one of these fake bottles you buy at the Halloween store. That would have been funny, if he would
breaks a beer bottle and shoves it in the guy's eye.
Yeah, just shoves it there, then takes a meat cleaver.
Yep.
Partly decapitates the side of his face. No, and then gushes his face, and then takes the meat cleaver and guts his neck, decapitating him.
Yeah.
Only to be paraded as a statue in front of a mom and son.
He stands in the store among the other freaky clown
holding
statues,
the decapitated head.
And this little kid and his mom are trying to get in.
It's closed.
The store's closed, and the kid sees him.
Yeah.
He's like, "That's so cool."
That's so rad. I would think so too.
Leave.
Yeah. If that's really happening. Right. So But
Ugh.
Allie, and just a quick shot of Allie and Sienna again, kind of shopping for candy. The only reason of note in this scene right here is Allie again concerned for Sienna. Are you taking your meds?
Mm-hmm.
Because when your father died, since your father has died, you've been a little wackadoo. You've been a little wacky.
One friend to another, can only say. So Sienna gets home.
Yep.
Learns that her brother's been suspended.
For the possum.
Jonathan confides, it was this creepy clown that he framed me. I didn't do it. It was this weird ass clown. Sienna doesn't really believe him, even though she just ran into this freaky ass clown.
But she doesn't want to. She's just assuming that's just some weirdo that was fucking with her.
But she had a dream about the exact same clown. And she's like, what is your deal, Jonathan? Why do you like this clown so much? And he reveals, I found Dad's old sketchbook, and you can see Dad sketched out a lot of shit, including art and some stuff that happened in the first movie.
Foreshadowing? Like that's my foreshadowing question.
Past shadowing? It's almost like their dad knew the future.
What is it?
Shadowing?
To and fro? Fro shadowing?
It's not foreshadowing, it's fro shadowing. Back shadowing.
Back shadowing? I don't really get, what we're getting at is that
everyone's a psychic when you're talking about the past.
Yeah.
Because it already happened. No, Jonathan reveals, because Sienna's like, we've been looking for Dad's sketchbook. We're everywhere. You've had this whole time? He explains, Dad had all these newspaper articles about the murders that happened a year ago, and he drew all these pictures, including a sketch of art.
Sienna isn't having it with the dad predicting the foreshadowing thing, but she does later tell her mom that she believes Jonathan's story that he didn't bring the corpse to school, the possum to school,
right?
Because ultimately it's not like him.
No,
he
it's
might
totally
be a
out
little
of character.
psycho, but it's out of character for him. So the good news is though, trick or treating is starting among the homes of Miles County.
Yeah.
And we're back to our friend Allie. You remember Allie, the bookworm friend who's really concerned about Sienna and her meds?
Mm-hmm.
She's giving out candy to all the cute kids of Miles County.
Yay.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
But guess who comes, maybe I'll use the anal beads. Guess who comes
knocking at the door?
At her with anal beads.
It's Art the Clown.
Art the Clown. She kind of has fun with him at first, kind of going, oh, you the weirdo from the Halloween or the costume shop? And he nods. He's just, you're pretty freaky. You're pretty weird. He's naughty, but he's opening his bag. She's like, you want candy? He's like, yeah. She's like, no.
You're a little too old.
Yeah, there you go. And he comes back. She closes the door, but he comes back and, knocks. She doesn't answer, but they get then an aggressive knock, like kind of powerful. She's like, dude, get away. And he opens his bag again, and she kind of takes a peek in there and sees all the grotesqueness.
All the tools, the knives and the meat cleavers, and
definitely.
Little freaked out. She just says, so if I give you candy, will you go away? And he does his creepy, toothy grin nod. And she throws a handful of candy at him and shuts the door.
Yeah.
She sees him walking away outside,
and
garbage bag over his shoulder.
What's cool, too, this is we also discovered, it wasn't until my second watch that I noticed that Art drives I'm not going to say a rad van, but a pretty rad van. It's all decked out in black.
All that DoorDash money.
All that DoorDash money. What a great
bought a van.
Because he could deliver so much because of the van.
Right. I mean, he's been a year here getting together, getting his stuff together, getting all of his things in order.
At first, he was driving Tara's car from All Hallows Eve.
Oh, right. He stole Tara's car.
Terrifier.
Yeah. Or that
cheapy Ford Focus.
He stole the exterminator truck, right?
Yes.
No.
Then he upgraded to this black van.
Yeah.
His delivery business was going well. Back with Sienna, the news is out again that Victoria has mutilated Monica Brown. She is in a psychiatric ward.
Yeah.
And this is when we get a montage of Sienna starting to get ready for the night. Her costume is going to be bitching, and we get a little side boob.
She takes a shower and gets her costume on.
Side boob.
Her Valkyrie angel warrior.
I like it. Yeah, it's
Mom's not thrilled. It's very revealing, don't you think?
Yeah.
But, we learn that her father designed this prior to his death.
Yeah.
And she made it happen. Sienna made it happen. And even Barbara admits, it would have made your dad proud.
Yeah, it's kind of like that final thing instead of saying like I love you, because she was just kind of that's revealing. You're showing boobs.
Yeah.
And then as she's like, okay, Mom, I gotta go. She looks at her and says, Sienna, yeah, Mom, your dad would have loved it.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Back at Allie's house, this is where the fun starts to happen.
Really?
It looks like she's getting ready to be a witch.
Yes.
She's putting on her makeup, and we suddenly hear glass break.
Yes.
So, of course, she's curious. She goes downstairs, Andy, and she realizes that it looks like the full patio glass door has been broken. Like
Totally
someone has
busted.
busted through. And guess who's in her house?
Art the clown.
And just wants a glass of water.
He's just casually walking into her kitchen, pouring
glass-
himself a glass of
You
water.
gotta hydrate.
It's like he doesn't even notice her, and
Yeah.
she's standing there, mouth agape,
Yeah.
looking. And he eventually turns around and gives a little wave. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, he's got like two little. I think he pulls out some small scissors because that's how we're gonna kind of get to the kill. He chases after her and finally grabs her. And the first thing he does is take those little scissors and he cuts into her forehead so
Yeah.
he can scalp her.
Peel her scalp back.
He
and
seems
off.
to like scalping
He loves. He did it in the last movie
with
too.
the houseless
Yeah.
lady, the cat lady.
That was horrible.
But what he does
a lot
next?
of things
What he
here.
does next is horrible too.
He like rips off her arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. He like bends her arm the wrong way. Which
just-
snaps at the
like-
elbow.
yeah, like you do
and
with
then
the
he
twig.
works it back and forth
To kind of break, like
to
you
kind
would
of
a
rip
twig.
it
Yeah.
off by hand.
Yes, and then he take like this area where your thumb
fingers?
and your pointy finger meet.
Yeah.
Or maybe just
Oh
in
yeah,
between the fingers.
between her four fingers, and he just tears her hand in half.
Yeah,
By hand.
by hand. So this means supernatural because
He's strong.
He's very strong, and he's not like built like the guys in Killer Workout.
He's not
were.
Victor Crowley or anything.
Yeah, I mean exactly.
But Allie's alive, Nick, through all of this. She's
know.
still alive.
That's what kind of she's. This would have killed her. How is she still alive? She is scalped.
The shock
With
would
one arm,
passed
yes,
out.
exactly. I wrote that too. I said, just the adrenaline alone would knock you out. But Art isn't done. That fucker go grab some salt and vinegar.
I think it's bleach. Or maybe vinegar. Either way.
Either way,
Let's assume it was bleach.
yeah. Why does he
And-
have to add salt to the wound?
And a big old
Morton's.
tin of Morton's,
Salt,
table salt,
yeah.
whatever you buy with the little girl with the raincoat.
Yeah,
that
Morton's.
salt. And as poor Allie's crawling along the floor in horrible pain, he comes in and dumps the bleach all over her.
Yeah.
All these open wounds she has, and then he pours the salt all over. Meanwhile, he's doing the silent laugh the whole time.
Yeah.
And
then he just shoves the fucking salt in her ripped up scalp face and then rips half of her face off.
Yeah.
Nice. And she's still alive.
Because her mom comes home. Her mom comes home and is yelling, Allie, are you handing out candy? This thing is still full to the brim.
Yeah.
Allie, are you home? Mom notices the patio door busted and starts to get a little freaked. Mm-hmm. And she goes upstairs screaming for Allie and opens the bedroom door. And there's Art on the bed with Allie's body, blood everywhere. And he's like playing with like
He's
pieces of her.
Yeah, and like scalping with her.
Gnawing on little bits of her because he eats.
Yeah, and this is where so this is a lot going on. So I've noticed this in the movies. I don't understand this. The reaction times of the people that are seeing what's in front of them way too long. The mom sits here, then he takes a bite of her leg, then he watch it. So I know it's her daughter, but the first thing it's fight or flight. You would fly.
Yeah.
And this happens a lot in his movies. And I'm not
Yeah.
trying to get cinephile, but it's like the reaction times are just like they just sit there and scream as he's doing all this horrific stuff.
He would probably say she's so shocked she doesn't know what to do. So your brain like can't comprehend what you're looking at, and so she's just frozen on the spot. And Allie slowly turns with her face all mangled and scalped, and just goes, "Mom," and because she's still awake and conscious through all this, let alone alive.
I don't understand that. I don't know if you read this, but this was filmed. They had to stop filming a lot during COVID. So that's why the movie came out a little later in 2022. But during COVID, he said he got a lot of time this scene took like 22 days to film or something like that. Like it was
nasty.
Or 12 or something like it was a long time to get the scene in the Robotronic, to make Allie move.
Oh, right.
So he was able to, this was a scene that, and really?
Yeah.
This was a scene that he was able to kind of get past. He was afraid that censors were going to be like, no. There's absolutely no way.
But he was able to make it
Yes.
go through past the censors.
I don't understand how, fuck the censors, producing the movie. I want to know how the film, like the FMA or whatever, the Motion Picture Association.
Oh, MPAA.
Were able to.
Still giving an R rating?
Yeah, I mean.
Is it so outlandish? I don't know. But I don't know. Later, some kids knock on the door to trick or treat.
That's what I thought was cool.
Art's using mom's head, a hollowed out head, for a candy holder.
Yeah, blood, like probably bits of brain, everything.
So you know he killed the mom too.
Oh yeah, the kid. The kids are like, "Ooh, this is gross."
It looks so real.
Yeah, and the mom's like, "Ooh, this is fun. Look, this is Halloween."
Looks like a real head that he's using as a candy dish.
I mean, it's not a real head, but in the movie terms, it is a real head.
In the universe we're talking about.
In the universe we're talking, he is serving candy out of Allie's dead mom's head.
So that's disgusting.
So now let's head to the Halloween rave.
So Sienna's underage.
Sienna.
Sienna and her friends Brooke and Allie are all underaged, and they've gone to this party, right? Like, they're not 21.
No, they're not 21, but there's a bar there. So
but they're
that's
drinking.
That's what makes me wonder, because I feel like it's ravey, clubby, but
So it's not a house party.
No.
This
is like, I feel good. There's a bartender there, so they're getting drinks and shots. But I could see that happening. That doesn't freak, that's they're girls, and most of the time bouncers will let girls in anyway. Just because.
Oh yeah, you gotta let hot girls in. For a party.
So they're getting the drink. They're loosening up. They're wondering about Allie, and Brooke's like, "Don't worry about Allie, but that's not like her." She's like, "Fuck it, she'll be here. Let's get fucked up.
Let's party."
Yeah,
we meet Jeff, the boyfriend.
Jeff is, Brooke came to meet this guy Jeff. They're doing sexy dances on the floor. The rave is happening. Things are going well. Back at Allie's house. Back at Sienna's house. Sienna.
Yeah.
Her mom is telling her brother Jonathan, her son, look, there's no way you're going trick or treating. But she's trying to be cool. She's like, there's plenty of candy left. We can watch a movie, because he's punished because of the possum.
He's sitting in Sienna's room with that sword.
Yeah, and she's like, come on. And he's like, fuck, why don't you believe me? Let me go fucking trick or treating.
Yeah.
And she's like, why are you so obsessed with death? And he's like, because Dad was. And so she showed Barbara the book.
The sketchbook.
The sketchbook.
And she don't like it.
No.
Barbara is just like, you got to forget about this. Your father is dead. He was
sick.
He was sick.
And
she starts tearing the pages out of the sketchbook, which freaks Jonathan out. He gets pretty upset by that. I can't blame him. He probably has an attachment to the book because it's his last link to his father.
Of course.
We never really learned how long ago Dad died.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying at the beginning of the podcast. Like the backstories, everything. So, I'm curious to see what happened. And I feel like since the Terrifier 3, what I do know is that, it does pick up with them at Christmas.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that Dad will come back.
We're going to have to map out /Yule then. But
we will.
Yeah, after Barbara rips the pages out, Jonathan just says, you're such a bitch, and runs out of the house. So that sucks. And Barbara, of course, discovers instead of when she's going to go after Jonathan, the cars in the garage has been vandalized.
Yep.
Shaving cream, toilet paper, a smashed pumpkin. Billy Corgan must have been there.
I get it. Because
smashing pumpkins.
Oh, I thought you were talking about whipped cream.
Oh.
Or the shaving cream. What is Billy Corgan smashing?
The lead singer smashing pumpkins?
He's in the band.
Yeah.
I also, because he shaves his head and shaving cream, I thought that's what you meant.
Billy Corgan smashing pumpkins.
Oh, yeah.
Smashed a pumpkin on the hood of the car.
Yes.
And wrote bitch in the shaving cream in the windshield. Barbara thinks that Jonathan did this. What, in the last 30 seconds? Like, what the fuck?
Because they did do a time lapse back to the rave where it shows so there's I think that's why they try to show a little time lapse.
Yeah.
But she does when when Barbara discovers it, she's like, what the fuck? So at the rave, we find out that it looks like Sienna's having a good time, more than drunk, but she's getting loose. She's laughing.
She's super happy.
Yeah. And we find out that Brooke has slipped a little something.
She's talking to Brooke about how much fun she's having and how great she feels and all that. And Brooke says, I slipped some Molly in your drink.
I took a little bit. You took a little bit.
Yeah.
We're both tripping on Molly right now.
Right,
she's like, no shit.
And Sienna does the fake, not fake, but she's like, I'm so fucking pissed at you. But she's laughing and smiling.
I can't believe you did this
to me. Yeah.
This is where Jonathan is. We cut to Jonathan, who's walking the neighborhood alone. He sees the black van. He walks over to it. I don't know. It scares him.
It honks, and a group of kids run past him and.
Yeah, so it's not really anything that's important, but what we do know is that the mom is trying to get in touch with Sienna because she's like, your brother fucking did this, he's fucking crazy, and then she kind of steps back and goes, it doesn't really concern you now, go have fun at your party.
No, because Sienna's all wasted.
Yeah.
Mom's like, what, are you at a party? Are you drunk?
She's like, no.
She's like, no, Mom, I'm not drunk.
She does say have fun, I thought.
Because she says, I love you.
Yeah.
Mom, it'll be fine. I love you
That's
very
right, yeah,
much.
thank you.
And that's when Barbara realizes that in the grand scheme of things, this isn't the worst thing in the world. Yes, she's mad at her son. Yes, her daughter's at a party, but you know what? They're alive and they're healthy. And I think Barbara just says, fine. Be careful. Have fun at your party. Get home safe.
Yeah.
I love you too.
I got some cleaning up to do, which that's what
Yeah.
she starts doing. She starts cleaning up the car.
And you know, Nick, in most movies, when somebody comes and has a moment of peace, like, I love you, we're going to get through this and everything's going to be fine, it means typically that person's going to die.
Yes. No, I agree. I fully agree. So that's what happens.
Just a little inside movie tip. If you're ever watching a movie,
Just the tip.
just the tip, and a character that you like finally comes to terms with some conflict, it means they're probably going to die. And that is what happens here.
She begins to clean the car that she believes Jonathan has messed up, and as she starts wiping down the driver's side window, surprise! There's Art the clown.
He's been sitting in there the whole time?
Yeah, he's the one that probably did the damage to the car, in my
Most
opinion.
likely.
And he pulls out his beloved
Shotgun.
shotgun, sawed-off
He's got
shotgun.
like a double-barreled sawed-off shotgun.
Yeah. Shoots through the window, blowing the fuck up head of Barbara. I don't know if that sentence sounded right. He just blows her head off.
Blows her head apart.
Later, Barbara.
Bye.
We're back with Sienna at the party. She's dancing. She's enjoying the Molly.
Yeah.
Though she begins to hallucinate, Andy. Or is she? She sees pale white little girl.
Right, on the dance floor.
Yeah,
she sees the pale... Jonathan saw her too.
Yeah.
Did we point that out?
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly when that happened. Jonathan was out walking and saw the little pale
In the
girl.
van.
Yeah, and he ran back home.
He saw her in the school and
Yeah.
in the van.
Ran back home. So, right, Sienna sees the girl on the dance floor and has a little freak out. Brooke and Jeff drag Sienna out.
Yeah, they're like, let's get her.
We realize that the Molly is having a bad reaction with her Xanax.
Oh yeah, and
You know,
Brooke gets so mad at her too,
in
which
the
I don't
car,
like. She's like, you completely freaked out. You fucking.
Yeah.
She's like, what do you
Sienna's like,
expect?
you could have fucking killed me.
Yeah,
You know,
I was on Xanax and Molly,
and you gave me Molly.
and
Yeah.
Brooke's all like, calm down. She's like, just take me home. Meanwhile, Jonathan has run back home. He's obviously freaked out because he just saw the weird little girl again in the van. But when he enters the house, Andy, he sees the mutilated head of her fucking mom.
Yeah,
on the
Art has
table.
put Barbara at the table, and her head's like split in half, like she's sitting in a chair. And Art comes out of the kitchen with a dinner bell ringing.
I know.
and he's got
I
food.
thought that was nice. He was cooking dinner for Barbara
and he
Jonathan.
starts shoving mashed potatoes into Barbara's
just stuffing
head.
them in her, like,
in her
nearly
dead-
blown out head. Just
Ugh.
I thought, I'm like, what's on the dinner menu tonight for Art the Clown? I was not
terrible.
expecting mashed potatoes,
Me neither.
but good for him. I wonder if he keeps the skin on the potatoes when he makes them, but that's not important.
He probably does.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good
Or
point.
he just fun or maybe he has fun peeling it off. I don't know.
Yeah, you remember that drug that Andy brought up from when they killed the bacon-loving medical examiner at the beginning of the movie?
Yeah.
He takes out that drug and knocks out Jonathan.
He does hit Jonathan with a syringe. So that's where slashers get their syringes full of knockout drugs.
From
'Cause
Art?
I was wondering that. He steals them from random medical examiners, maybe veterinarians, you know.
Yeah.
They somehow break in and steal these drugs. Because I was wondering, how come killers always have like a knockout drug that's perfectly dosed and works like a charm?
Yeah, they got like doesn't
They all
doesn't
have
kill
medical degrees. They're able to make this stuff themselves.
Art the Clown was Sigma Cum Laude at Johns Hopkins.
Right.
you didn't know
Went to
that.
the same college as Chrome Skull,
Homeschool,
probably.
yeah. Hey, Chromie, what's up? Fucking reunion, getting all wasted. You remember that time we went to Sigma Alpha Beta sorority? Mm-hmm. We froze all their bras.
So
Back with the bad teenagers, they're driving home again. You know, this is where Brooke and Sienna are arguing.
yeah.
But Sienna gets a phone call from her brother, and he's saying, I'm trapped at these abandoned fairgrounds. Can you come and get me? But guess what, Andy? It's not Jonathan.
No, this is the one and only time we've got a villain that speaks.
Yeah.
It's the little pale girl impersonating Jonathan,
Yeah, like, come get me.
doing a perfect impression, just like in the Terminator 2, when the T-1000 talked like John Connor's mom.
I told you I don't do nerd talk.
Oh, you never seen Terminator 2?
No.
It's one of the most beloved sequels ever.
Oh, Empire Strikes or not Empire? Yeah,
Empire also, but
Godfather 2,
Terminator 2 is like
Scream 2,
phenomenal, and James Cameron, and I think widely accepted as one of
2.
the best sequels out there.
Oh, okay, I've never
Yeah,
seen it.
He impersonates John Connor's parents on the phone, the same way the little
he's
pale
a
girl.
robot. I can dig that.
Yeah, well,
He's a cyborg.
I think she's a demon. And
That's fair enough.
Help me, Sienna.
So it's a horror theme park, abandoned fairgrounds, whatever.
Yeah,
so
come to the theme park and get me.
He's not there when they arrive.
Yeah.
So Sienna's like, deuces, I'm gonna go look for my brother.
Right.
Meanwhile, we get a little backstory. Brooke talks to her boyfriend Jeff and says Sienna and Jonathan's dad had a brain tumor, became crazy and abusive, and eventually died in a fiery car crash. And that's where I feel like more backstory was apropos, I guess. But I still
It's good that we had it.
I want to learn more. I hope I learn more in Terrifier 3. Anyway, Andy, the fun begins because they decide to do some cocaine while making out in Sierra's car. My past experience with cocaine did not excite me, and I could not perform.
It didn't help the erection?
No.
I don't know. Well,
that's why I had a friend that would mix Viagra with his cocaine.
You did talk about that on a past episode, but yeah, Jeff. I don't know. Jeff just said something to liven up the party, I guess. But
yeah, maybe it is Molly, Viagra, and cocaine. Anyway, the party is going off in the car. We get a text. Sienna receives a text from Jonathan's phone, again, probably done by the little white pale girl.
Yep.
Come get me at the haunted funhouse ride called
Terrifier. I'll be at the Terrifier. I'm stuck. Yeah. So that's where Sienna's headed to. Meanwhile, you know that anyone who has sex or gets busy or anything like that is gonna die, right?
Oh, or someone has to go pee.
Jeff, before they get too busy in the car, Jeff tells Brooke, "I gotta go outside and go pee," and he does, and he goes out to go pee,
and he has his pee out. I'll just go. I can say it. Penis.
You can.
I can say penis.
What happens to him?
I can say some cock. He has his cock out. He has a little cock.
Yeah.
He has his cock out, his penis out, and Art attacks brutally, attacking his genitalia, ripping and stabbing and cutting, and that is literally my dick shot kill of the week.
Dick kill. Dick kill.
Kill of the week. Dick shot.
It's gotta be.
Dick shot kill of the week.
Doesn't quite kill him. I mean, we're left with Jeff writhing on the ground in pain with blood streaming from his crotch.
Jody Sillard was curious if he died. I'm going to go ahead and count him because I think he bled out.
I think he's going to bleed out. Because Art fully cuts his dick off.
Yeah.
And then terrorizes Brooke in the car by slapping it against the window.
I know.
It's here's your boyfriend. How do you like them apples?
Didn't look too big.
No, the blood was gone. It's like a deflated balloon at that point. Look at this penis with no blood in it. And Brooke was like, "Oh my god!"
That's a deflated balloon.
Right.
Sorry.
Brooke manages to get away.
Yeah, this
but Art's in hot pursuit.
Yeah, I know there's some back and forth in this, but we'll just go with the Brooke kill. It's a chase.
Yes. Into the funhouse.
Yeah, into the funhouse, but he pulls out that bat that he had all the what did he have in it? He had
he put scalpels and nails,
forks and potato peelers, and
there's all kinds of
egg beater.
Yeah, there's all kinds of blades and things affixed to this. I think it's a bedpost.
Yeah,
just big club.
And he just beats the shit out of her and
throws acid in her face.
The acid
that he stole from the corner a year ago.
I mean, he's just goes ape shit on her body.
Yeah.
I guess Sienna hears her screams, but Art is able to rip her heart out.
Yeah.
You ripped my heart out, Art.
And take a bite.
Takes a bite out of that heart.
Yeah.
Art takes a bite of the heart, and then he had to fart.
Sienna happens upon Brooke's corpse.
Yeah,
there
I was
going to
say body. It's not a body anymore. That's a good call.
A pile of guts and blood, and Art is there as well.
Meanwhile, with that sinister-looking wave, waving at her.
And little brother Jonathan has woken up. And he stumbles upon the scene too.
Yeah, this is where I just want to raise my hand, Andy.
Please.
This is where I get a little lost in the movie, and I'm just going to the only reason I think I get lost is because of aliens.
Yeah, you could be right.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, but this is, I kind of, like you said, Jonathan has made his way to where Art and Sienna are hanging out, having a stare down.
Yep.
She tells him, like, just get the fuck out of here, run. And she grabs a board that has a knife in it and stabs Art so she can try to make her way. But she doesn't, Andy. He grabs her and beats the shit out of her. I don't know how she lives through this.
He has his whip, his cat of nine tails.
Cat of nine tails with the Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
Continues to just, she lives through this. She's able to fight throughout the movie.
Yeah.
The siblings manage to get away.
Yep.
But Art is like stalking them throughout the fun house.
They're separate.
Yeah.
Because I think Jonathan hides behind some curtains at some point, and Art takes another direction. He's like whipping them both as he's chasing them and finding them and stuff. What happened? Oh, it was at one point I think Sienna managed to get like a huge metal rod and like stab it through Art's head. And we think that, you're going to be fine. Nope.
Because
he shakes it off.
He's an alien
because of aliens. Yeah.
No, ghost too.
He's a ghost alien?
Yeah, he's an alien ghost. He's not a clown.
You're right. She does manage to get Art's gun. Or no, Jonathan had it. Yeah, Jonathan, because while Art was fucking around with Sienna.
Yeah, they beats the shit
out of her. He's got the
her.
ankle holster. The Jonathan grabs the gun out of that and shoots Art in the guts. But that doesn't stop him either, He doesn't stay down at all.
Yeah, because he's an alien ghost.
Yeah.
He takes Sienna and her sword, throws her to her pit, where she's now back at the Clown Cafe.
It's so weird. He stabs Sienna in the guts
abdomen,
with her own Valkyrie sword, and chucks her into this pit with all this red light and smoke coming out of it. Is it supposed to be hell?
I don't know.
He's throwing her into like hell or whatever.
I think it's supposed to be some planet out of Steericom 9.
It's a wormhole to another planet.
Yes.
And then Sienna wakes up in some sort of water tank at the Clown Cafe dream that she had earlier. And there's something holding her, like a tentacle around her leg, holding her in this water pit as she's trying to swim up away. And she loses consciousness or drowns, I guess, because she's in a tank of water. And all around is the kids from the dream. Come to the Clown Cafe. I was like, what? She's like in some other dimension? What's happening? This
is where I fully lost contact with the movie. I was really disappointed.
As Art is, terrorizing Jonathan,
this is what
he's going to do to an unconscious. He's trying to wake up Jonathan so he can torture him some more.
Yeah.
But then as she's about to die.
The Valkyrie sword begins glowing and heals her wounds.
Heals her gut, her abdomen. She wakes up, breaks out, climbs up out of the water tank, out of the pit.
Yeah.
And grabs the sword off the ground and arrives, back in the funhouse. I don't know, finds him. Art is there. He's woken up Jonathan at this point.
This is where he actually takes Jonathan's taint, cuts it up, and eats it as a burrito.
His taint?
Yeah. And then he puts some Taco Bell sauce, mild sauce. I'm kidding. Is he eating his foot?
Yeah, he's biting like into his ankle, his calf. He's trying to bite and eat Jonathan's leg.
What do you think would have been rating if he would have been like eating his butt?
Oh, NC-17 for sure.
Go ahead.
Because if you're gonna eat like an underage boy's ass. I don't think they're going to let that be on the movie screen.
I totally spaced the
Yeah. Keep in mind, Jonathan's like 14, bro. So, if you're going to show that.
I'm going to hell.
I just think that. But Art was chewing on his, trying to bite his leg. The long story short, Sienna attacks Art by surprise. She decapitates him. Yeah. In fact, Art's looking up at her and he tilts his head like, fucking hit me right here. Yeah. Go ahead and do it. And she chops his head off. I think that sword was the key. He needs to be killed by that sword in order for it to take.
Oh my God.
Which is strange.
The fucking supernatural shit in the water tank where the water started glowing, I really tuned out.
Yeah.
I have to be honest with you too, the Clown Cafe dream sketch, I was like, oh no, it's going to be one of these.
Weird.
Yeah, so.
But in any case, they're alive, they're super traumatized, super wounded, and they're about to try to get out of there, and the little demon pale girl shows up, and instead
is she going to attack him?
No. She's ready. Sienna's ready with the sword, but the girl picks up Art's head, looks at it, and she walks away through a doorway. And
I wonder if she's in Terrifier 3. I bet the 4 listeners, 5 or maybe 5 now, that
I don't
I
know.
wonder if they've seen Terrifier 3. We're going to talk about that.
Well, the kids leave and the credits roll, and
But-
we get a mid-credit scene.
Chris Jericho.
Starring wrestler Chris Jericho.
I just kind of wrote it's a mental hospital
Yes.
celebrating Halloween. Victoria's still alive, and they hear sounds of screaming. She gives birth to Art the Clown's head.
That's more or less it. Vicky. Remember, Vicky was the lady in the first movie who got her face eaten off, and then she
Yes,
murdered
killed
the
Monica
talk
Brown,
show
yes.
host, and now she's in this psych ward. But she's bleeding and going into labor, and there's a lot of blood coming out, and she's writing all the bad words on the wall in blood,
bitch, cunt,
the
slut.
C word, and all that stuff. And she wrote Vicky plus Art with a heart around it.
Yeah.
And then, the nurse comes in to check because here's all this commotion. And there's Vicky, like, cradling a head, chewing on one side of it. And it's Art's head. And it looks up, opens its eyes, and smiles at the nurse. So you have Vicky, like, laughing. You have this decapitated head that's alive. And the nurse screams. Slow reaction. And that's actually the end of the movie.
Dumb.
I didn't have a dick shot kill because they're all so horrible.
Yeah,
it would have been probably Allie, because Allie's was the most gruesome.
The only one, or the doctor too, in the very beginning. He ripped his fucking, I scale pattern based on the movie on a scale of 6 fluffy rabbit kisses to 12 fluffy rabbit kisses. What would you give this movie?
6 to 12 fluffy rabbit kisses. Am
Yeah.
I kissing the fluffy rabbit, or is it kissing me?
you. They're giving you the
It's giving me a little nose rub.
Yeah.
Fluffy rabbit kisses.
I mean, it kind of makes sense with this movie.
9.
8.
Yeah.
I remember that's how we gave one more fucking flavor.
One more fucking kitten.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it loses points because, man, it is out there.
No, I don't. But seriously, quit the supernatural shit. I mean, I don't care about the supernatural if he comes back to life. That's fine.
Right.
But with the fucking glowing and feeling the woods and the
This
water tank,
weird
that-
alternate reality
Yeah, I
that
don't
she
like that
fell
shit,
into.
slasher.
I don't understand that part.
This is
Right.
my opinion, and so my opinion
Right.
won't reflect the rest of the management staff here at Slash U.
That's true.
But I mean, me personally,
Yeah.
fucking, this movie could have easily been an hour and 25, just like the first one.
I get.
This did not need to be a fucking
Right.
2 hour and 18 minutes.
I totally get the concept of an indestructible slasher. We've seen that a bajillion times.
Yeah.
That much
That's
makes sense
fine.
to me. He shrugs off injuries. He heals from them, or he doesn't. He keeps going despite the fact his brains got blown out.
But
fine. But
you know what I'm talking about.
You're right. There's this glowing hole in the floor with red light and smoke coming out of it. And to me, I was like, is that hell? Does that represent hell? And he shoves her into this hole, and she wakes up in a water tank. And I don't understand.
I don't either.
There's a lot of weird stuff. Like Vicky, crazy in the mental hospital, was singing the clown song, the Clown Cafe song.
Oh, yeah.
The credits have the Clown Cafe song. I don't know, man. You want a kill count? Because I did my best. 8, 9. Okay, you want to do a kill count?
Do we want to go through each one? It's going to add another 10 minutes to the damn
No,
podcast.
we'll be fine.
Okay.
So
Go
we
ahead.
had the coroner guy at the beginning, the laundromat bystander, the guy who's just hanging out doing his laundry late at night, dead. The clerk at the costume store, what'd you say his name was? Kenny?
Ricky.
Ricky. Allie, very, very gruesome. Allie's mom. Followed by Barbara, Sienna and Jonathan's mom. And then Jeff, the boyfriend, dick shot, kill of the week. And Brooke, Allie's friend, who also was brutally slashed and killed. And then, I don't know, Art. Like, Art dies but comes back. So is that a death? Not a death? I don't know. And then I counted 15 people in that dream sequence.
There you go. I like that.
So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 if we don't count Art. 24 if we do. So...
Art comes back, so no, 23.
We could count the possum, but the possum was already dead when we met it.
Yeah,
so,
so that's you know the rules. Hey, so we're going to talk about Slash Shul. We're going to definitely bring in some fun for this one. I think we're going to get more and more slasher films. We haven't gone back to do any old school. When are we going to do a Thanksgiving one? I have an idea for a Thanksgiving one.
yeah, we could
But,
probably wait another week.
Okay, so what do you want to do now? We can talk. Like, do we want to do it live to see how?
Yeah, we do it live. There was one that I had on my list from the early 70s called,
Give it to me.
I think it was called Corpse, that I thought looked really good. And it's available on Tubi.
It's just called Corpse.
Well, hang on. I'm sorry, everybody listening.
Crucible of Horror.
No, this
Corpse
is...
Washer.
This is Hang on, it's in my Tubi queue. Tubi queue.
To be cute.
Tubi. Let me pull up Tubi.
To be cute or not to
be
be
cute?
or be to be cute or not to be.
I saved it on Tubi.
I piss
Torso, not Corpse. It's called Torso. My God, idiot. I'm sorry.
Put yourself down. That's
Torso.
okay.
It's called Torso from 1973. And
Oh, it's an Italian.
It's an Italian one. We've done a lot of it. When the University of Perugia is rocked by a string of murders committed with red and black scarves, 4 co-eds retreat to a countryside villa where the killer's closer than they think. Torso, 1973. I don't know. I'd vote for that. It's an old one on Tubi, and according to IMDb,
Sex and nudity severe.
sex and nudity severe, violence and gore severe.
That's it.
We're gonna watch Torso.
Torso is going to be great because that's what we like to do here. You know, we do not. I like to say that we're very open-minded to every movie.
I would agree with that.
You know, like we definitely let our opinion be known, but you know, we always encourage everyone to watch it. So that's what we want you to do, /you students. Get out there and watch
Torso.
Torso, because then
It's an old one too.
yeah,
73.
That's the year I was like born 8 years later.
We've we've gone back to 77. I want to say Vampires, the lost episode. Is
Yeah, and also
77
Savage Weekend
Yeah.
was a 1979, I think.
Okay, so this is the oldest
This is
we've
the
done.
only- yes, it will be, because don't remember the lady, the maniac? Oh no, not maniac. The lady that ate too much and
Yeah, that was a 65-minute movie.
yeah, that was a six.
Criminally insane.
I think that was 80 or 81.
Yeah. Well, that'll be fun.
Because we definitely have to plan our. God, it's so cool you can remember all the names of the movies.
Not all of them, my friend.
Oh, Criminally Insane, brother, was 1975.
Okay, so this is a little older, but this will be the oldest one.
Yes, it will be. So that's going to be fun. I'm excited for this. You know, the Italians can always bring it when it comes to the horror genre. We're going to talk about /Yule because after Torso, I think we're getting into the /Yule season.
I agree.
I would consider Thanksgiving to be
I agree completely.
part of the /Yule. So
If anybody's got good Thanksgiving slasher recommendations,
I have one in mind, but I'm definitely up for some thoughts.
we've covered Thanksgiving. We've covered
Thanksgiving.
the other one with the twin brothers, not cranberry sauce. Oh, Jesus.
Blood Rage.
Blood Rage.
And then we also did Eli Roth's Thanksgiving.
We did that one. Yep.
So I have one called The Last Thanksgiving that might be good. We'll look
Okay.
at that. That's 2020.
Okay.
But then we'll definitely have to plan out our /Yuletide
Yuletide
calendar
season.
because
I
we will
love
be
it.
taking a break in January just to kind of regroup and get
Yeah.
everything back. But I will be having probably a /Yule giveaway. I'll
Okay.
probably give away something from Murder Cabin, something from /You.
Sure.
So we'll make it a big.
Tell your
old-
friends.
Tell your friends to follow us. Tell your friends to love us. Tell your friends to tickle us. because-
Instagram /you_podcast. Murder_podcast or murder score
Murder Score, bro.
murder_cabin_movie is the Murder Cabin movie handle. /you_podcast on Instagram. We are /you podcast at gmail.com. Also on Facebook /you podcast.
Are we still getting action on Facebook?
Yeah, people comment, like stuff.
Andy
Yeah.
is going to be doing a lot now. He's kind of taking over social media.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will.
That's why the posts are slow.
No, but what I could
I'll
do,
get it.
what I could do though, is send you photos and caption copy. So if you just could place it in there, that might be easy too. You know.
That sounds great.
So I can help as well. Murder Cabin's exciting. Hey, I want to get this out before we sign off.
Sure.
2-hour 18 movie, 1 hour and 8 minutes. I'm pretty proud of us. So I just want to say that.
Yeah, we covered a 2-hour 18-minute movie. That's as long as a lot of those
We
Marvel
were
movies.
done talking about it at an hour too.
Yeah.
So this has just been back and forth.
Banter. Yeah,
as
we're
some
still
people know.
funny, aren't we?
I don't know.
I think we are.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to ask people because then it's kind of like we're like, are we funny? Like, do I look fat in this dress? So I mean, I
comes
hope,
off a little try-hardy.
Yes. So I hope no one's listening this far. All right, brother.
Oh, until next time, everybody. Thank you for listening. Tell your friends. Give us a review.
Watch Torso.
Class dismissed.